Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Steven. You are watching MOCHiPOP Live. This is the main show, guys. So besides reactions, this is what I want to do all the time and talk about important things too, and concerning the industry, all of Asian entertainment, including anime and dramas, K-dramas, Japanese dramas. And I mentioned anime because today is a little bit of that. Anime and manga, same thing to me, alright? And a lot of people complain, oh, anime is, okay, the animation is weird and this and this. Mostly Americans do that, but most people just don't understand the culture difference and the fact that anime is translated to animation from manga like in an animation way, right? So you can't expect it to be the same because they want to make anime look like the manga, if anybody didn't know that, right? This is why anime has those expressions, the movements, because it's like you're looking at a manga and it's like the eyes are moving if they're like in shock, kind of like Attack on Titans or something like that. And most people just from the outside who are into DC comics, things like that, they're just used to a different style. And even DC has the eye movement, so I'm not sure exactly what the argument is. But the anime today I'm going to talk about is a classic. At least to me, it's a classic. I mean, not to me, but maybe to other people. Who knows? I was there when the anime was pretty big in America, and this anime has gotten some traction lately. And it's not exactly an anime per se; it's a manga, and they've been continuing this manga. The manga is originally from creators from Clamp, and Clamp has been a world-renowned, probably one of the most respected anime developers, manga story, developers, manga, all of the whole industry, right? So we are getting into this. Looks like there is a manga called Cardcaptor Sakura. Has anybody heard of that? Now, I don't normally watch these kind of themes per se, but I sometimes make an exception for this because this is a classic. I watched it on TV. So Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Manga Final Volume slated for April 2024. The official Twitter account for Creative Circle Clamp announced on Thursday that the Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card manga's last volume has once again been revised, with the manga now getting a 16th compiled book volume on April 1st, 2024, which will previously set as the final volume will ship on November 13th. Kodanashi USA Publishing is releasing the manga digitally and in print in English, and it released the 13th volume on April 25th. The company describes the series, guided by the Key of Dreams. Sakura embarks on a new adventure with over 15 million copies in print in Japan alone, plus translations in over a dozen languages. The original Cardcaptor Sakura is an international phenomenon you can't miss. And now the long-awaited new character begins. It is spring with cherry trees in full blossom, and Sakura is just entering middle school. Her beloved Sauron has returned from Hong Kong. Remember Sauron? His character was named Lee in the American version. It was funny. And life couldn't be better. But when she awakens from a strange dream to find her Sakura card powerless, how can she protect Tomeda from disaster? Tomeda is, I believe, her name in the American version was Madison, but I do remember reading watching the Japanese version, and it was Tomeda. I believe that was her name. It's been a while since I read it because I don't remember exactly how that was spelled. I'm pretty sure that's her friend. The friend, I think she had bluish hair or something. I don't know. Yeah, she was one of the main characters on the show. She kind of just went along. She didn't really have any like special abilities or anything like that. She was just a friend, right? So Clamp launched the sequel manga in so Clamp launched the sequel manga in Kodanasha's Nakiyashi magazine in June 2016. Kodanashi published the 14th volume on March 31st. A special version of the volume bundles 3 arc-like stands. The manga inspired a television anime that aired from June 2018 for 22 episodes. Crunchyroll streamed the series as it aired in Japan, and Funimation streamed an English dub. Funimation released the anime on home video in 2019 and 2020. The anime has a planned sequel. So there is a planned sequel, and it looks like the anime. Yeah, so this is the final, I guess, volume. Maybe not for the anime though, but who knows? But yeah, I mean, this anime has been around for a very long time. It's at least over 20 years old by now. And when I watched it, it was pretty popular. Amazing animation, the way they just did the show in general, the way they animated the editing, the sounds, they would call it, just the visual effects, all that stuff. At least in those days, it was pretty good. If you watch it, like, I'm just talking about the American version that I watched back in the day of this specific show. It was known as Cardcaptor Sakura, and in America it was called Cardcaptor, which is more of a simple name. But yeah, so this is the manga version, and the anime obviously would be slightly different because animated. So you can't really see like exactly what it looks like right now because they're not showing any pictures, unfortunately. But yeah, so Cardcaptor Sakura is, everybody knows this anime, right? You guys know this anime. So I'm only mentioning it because I thought it was interesting. I wanted to do more anime stuff, and yeah. So if you guys are interested in this, check it out. So it's volume 16 now, set for final volume, and releasing again in April 2024. So if anyone is interested in that, make sure you pick up a copy. And again, I may not pick up a copy, but I might go to a bookstore, check it out a little bit. Maybe I'll download it online. I don't have room for physical copies, but I think having physical copies is always good, depending on what anime you like the most, just to have it. Always good to have physical copies, because sometimes downloading an anime can be tricky because you're dealing with companies who could delete the content or could actually change the content. You know, that was a thing with even films and movies, TV shows on Netflix and other things. They kind of change things around. Like, hey, this scene you took off, so people would buy the DVDs just to preserve how it originally was, because as culture changes, some people like to take things out and not let the original show just be the original show of the times. So that's really has been a problem, at least in the US. I'm pretty sure other countries may do similar things depending on what type of governments they have, what type of, what kind of country they are. So it is good to buy physical copies and DVDs if you can. I would recommend it. For me right now, it's not that important, so I'll probably just download it, and maybe I can pick up a vintage copy of something later. But so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was the Cardcaptor Sakura manga 16th volume, coming April 2024. So pick up a copy, guys. Hope to see you soon. Peace.